Good morning.
I'm here already.
Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for
Hello.
the 24th of September. It's almost October. I like October is like one of my favorite months.
I love
Rocktober is what they call it because you get to
Patrick's so rockin'.
rock out.
I call it pumpkin spice season. That's
You get to rock out.
You get to rock
You
out.
you can rock out anytime.
Well, it's too hot to rock out during the summer.
People rock out in the summer
and the days
too.
are still kind of long enough to do some cool stuff.
Hi.
Oh really?
Oh God.
Oh really?
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, just my baby. Look at.
This is what I deal with all day.
He was
Misbehaving, and then her loving every minute of it. Hi.
That's why animals are so wonderful. They make you feel so loved. Like sometimes I go home and my kids they don't even come out of their room. But this guy,
That's because she's the mean mom.
That is so not true.
It is so not true. You're the fun one.
And I come and I know when I walk around that corner, he's gonna be standing there waiting for me and his butt is wagging, and you know how they just make you feel so loved, right? So, anyways.
Although I all day, every day deal with, oh, hello, my love. And I think she's talking to me, but she's not.
I am talking to
Where's
you.
my baby? I'm like, I'm here. No, you're talking to him.
Where's my baby? Yeah, but I give you lots of love too. I give you eye contact, physical contact.
No, not nearly enough.
Oh, jeez, I'm tired, right? I need a Come on in for your Momo hug. Come on down, ladies. Come on down for your Momo hugs today. Cheryl, I was just putting a box together for you. Your stuff was kind of like, so I was like, oh, there's a lot of ladies here. I was just putting a box together for you. I can put your stuff in a box. So when you come, I always feel so bad because you leave and I'm like, I look through this stuff and there's one more thing with your name on it. So I was trying to consolidate.
Did you see my those are my Momo bites.
Oh my God.
From
I didn't even put
Momo,
together
why do dogs always want to bite the part of the toy that you're holding
Our other
onto?
dogs never did that. Never.
I was saying
It's
to
just
Jeannie this
dog.
morning
Hang on,
that
I need
like,
to find something to do as a giveaway.
our other dog, best dog ever, was like, if he got onto the bed with us, you wouldn't even know because he would like tiptoe and he wouldn't step on you, and then he'd lay down so gently, and the only thing he would do is put his head on you. This dog is like all elbows. Jeannie in the background is like, he's horrible.
Yes.
He's incorrigible. Oh my God. All right. So, guys have done a good job kind of maintaining or even catching up a little this week on service. This is kind of the typical pattern, where, you know, things are really, really busy and everybody gets focused, and they get through a lot of stuff. And they've done that, but I'm going to keep service listed at 2 weeks on the site, and that's probably going to be what I tell you guys next week, just because it's almost better for our mental health, and it means we get less of those phone calls about whether or not machines are done in what about one of these?
No, because that doesn't.
We need
Not
those?
everyone could use that.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave the site at 2 weeks just because I feel like even for our mental health, that's better. We will be planning a mental health day Like the guys, yesterday was super stressful for some reason.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like so stressed out the whole day.
I kept looking at Jeannie and I kept seeing her do this.
I need to remind myself to breathe. Otherwise, it's amazing just like taking one deep breath, how it can calm me.
It automatically lowers your heart rate. So
Let me do it right now. Let me calm myself.
But I walked into the back at one point with the guys and I was like, how's it going back here? And I think it was Alex was like, it's so stressful today. And I was like, I feel it too. Like yesterday, just I felt like I was falling behind all day. And it's been this week where like we've been working a lot and like at the end of every day, I'm like, I've fallen further behind today. So
We're trying, and I was going through some, if you're getting emails from me and they're not timely, I looked and I was like, oh, 5 days ago. It's like, it's one of those things. Sometimes when you write a lot and I really want to give you my full attention, I go, okay, and I'll read it and I'll be like, okay, I've got to get back to them. And then it's 5 days later and you haven't heard from me. And so I'm not trying to ignore you. And then if you did send me an email and you didn't get a reply, send me another one because then it'll bump you up to the top.
Well, and yesterday somebody called because I had talked about getting through messages on the live stream. And they're like, well, so about my message. And I was like, I haven't listened to it yet. She's like, shame on you. But then the phone rang like 6 times while I was talking to her. And she's like, I think I get why you haven't gotten through the messages yet. So we're working on it. We're working on it. I'll probably get through the messages over the course of the weekend.
I see a quilt in the background. Oh, do you? Do you see a quilt, Miss Betty?
Did you get Cheryl's Janine Babbage email special order?
I don't know if I did. Although I have a design that's going to be deal of the day next week. I don't know. I will look for it. So and it's been harder for me because the past 2 days I've been teaching. So that chunk of time where we do the sew along, that's like a big chunk of my time. And then I did that other class. So I'm not teaching any classes today. You have my undivided attention. I will be working on getting product out, things, stuff listed, and answering emails. Looks like the Ginger's kitchen bench pillow. It is. Dawn, yes, I did. And I cut and pasted some pictures. And then it's sitting in my inbox because I think I only found some silver and then I wanted to look at someplace else. So yes, I half worked on that. Just finished wanted to be ahead. Good for you, Miss Betty, being ahead. What you see behind me is, yes, it is Ginger's kitchen, which is so cute. And I just cut some new kits for that, but unfortunately I don't have this side fabric. So there's a couple of fabrics on here that I'm like looking for right now. And sometimes it's, sometimes stuff has been discontinued. There's some fabrics that we can't get at all anymore. But I'm cutting 8 more kits of this. If you want it, you can go on purchase. Just know that you're going to be waiting just a little bit for me to get every single thing together. But, ta-da! This is re-release product. It is, and I don't have it on the website because it just showed up yesterday and I haven't had the time to put it on there. But this is Jingle All the Way and Whisk re-released. And yes. As far as October's blank, look for that next week because I haven't stitched it out. I haven't put the kits together. I haven't anything. So I'll have that up on the website for Tuesday. We'll do a deal of the day on it, but we will have the blanks. Yes, you're a good
Oh my
guard
God,
dog.
you just came flying.
So this is going to be the re-release Kimberbell.
Get that away from him.
Oh yeah, he does like to tear this kind of stuff apart. Like, we did that the Jubilee event, and there was a ballerina, and he ripped her tutu off. So now she's just bottomless.
Oh my goodness.
I saw him. He was standing there with my ballerina. It was
Look
like,
at him. He's like,
it was like
at the pillow.
He had my ballerina in his mouth, and I saw him, and he saw me see him, and he took off running. And of course, I took out chasing him, and he like ripped he chewed the skirt off, and then that was it. So now she's hanging on my Christmas tree in my sewing room without a tutu.
There's still a Christmas tree in your sewing room?
It's little. It's like a little decorative one. So let me show you the fabric really quickly, and we will add it to the website. I know you can just like look at that. There is mistletoe. So there's going to be, and I would get it while you can. I went back on the site to see, maybe I'll order a little bit more. They don't even have it as an option. You can't even think about getting it anymore. So what we see here is what we're going to get. And like I said, I will put it on the website on over the weekend. I'm going to hope to do it over the weekend. So the mistletoe comes in
Christine.
the mistletoe comes in the green, the red. Can you hold that up for them? Nice and close. The white and the black. So we have the white and the black mistletoe. Can you move your foot so I can? Thank you. And then can you put this over to the side? We're going to have the plaids. I have the brown plaid in the store, but there is the red and there is the green. Oh my God, I didn't get the white. Oh my goodness. We have the Christmas dots, and I'm waiting for the red. Hopefully that'll be here. And then we have the words. This is from Whisk. So this is going to be from the Whisk collection. Yes. Because this is two different lines. This is the jingle and the Whisk. And then we have the Believe. And the Believe is in the black and the white. Ta-da! And then I only have the Whisk. I only have it in the black because I had the white, but then I sold out of the white and I didn't order the white and I'm regretting it. But I do have the black and it's so cute with the gingerbread and the little cook thing. And that's what I have right now. So I did try and order some more. I don't know if I'll be able to get it. Gwen. Yes, I have some special stuff for you, Miss Gwen, and I'll put that to the side. And if you ordered fat quarter packs, I got some of them. I got the ones with all the prints and the ones with the blenders. I don't have that yet, but I will get that up on the site. Yeah, so Mary's saying we had so much fun in the IQ designer class. We did have a good time. And I was thinking, oh my goodness, why am I not doing this more? Is it because I have no time?
It's because we did it so much for
We
so
did it
long.
so much and we hadn't done it in a long time, but it was a fantastic class. So if you have IQ Designer or Design Center on your machine, I will put that class on the calendar again probably in November, and you should take it. Because I think the ladies had fun in the IQ and learned a lot, and we did some things that they probably didn't know that they could do, and some of them have already spent a lot of time in there, so it was just like a good refresher, but it was good times, and we will do that class again. Michelle's working on a class right now, so look for that next week. What else did we have to talk about? New product. This is in the store because I had shown you those trays. So if you want the trays without the outers, which I didn't know you could get until Susan Shaw asked, you can buy these. I don't know if they're on the site right now. So Susan, I have yours, but you could get these trays where maybe they just rest in a drawer, or you have some.
No.
Oh, he sees something he doesn't like. Quiet,
No,
Momo.
quiet.
So these will fit Isacore thread, and they will also fit some other threads. They fit the thread best that has the bottoms where you can tuck. What?
It was stuck. That was funny.
It wasn't stuck. I effortlessly put it in and took it out. I think he was anticipating that it was going to get stuck, and he was wanting to laugh at me because Patrick likes to laugh at me. So I ordered some of these trays, and I think I have 4 extra. I have a couple extra, so I will make sure they're on the site. But for the threads where it like tucks in, where you can kind of that shut you up, didn't it? There's not much that does. I'm just kidding. So there you go, the little trays, and then they tuck in here. And then you can like run around with your thread, and you can be like all crazy and it doesn't like fall out. You know how you get crazy with your thread. Oh my God. I'm just cracking myself
Or
up.
it's just like thrown into a box and dumped out all over the back seat.
Yeah, that does happen sometimes. So now you have these handy dandy little trays. And I mean, it says Isacord on here, but you can use it with any of those threads that work like that. Anything else we have to talk about?
We have to talk giveaway
Ooh, giveaway.
and giveaway question.
And giveaway question, yes. So giveaway. Okay, this is my giveaway question. Wait, what did you?
Well, no, I thought of something else to talk about.
Okay,
So-
you talk about that because I'm gonna look for one more thing. 'Cause this is gonna
So,
be today.
so we are working on making our YouTube channel a little more robust. And so I know I've talked about it in the past as far as on YouTube. And it's funny because I never know if this is switched on YouTube or not. But basically, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done that already. Even if you watch on Facebook, that would help us out. There's some things that YouTube allows us to do. And then there's some stuff that YouTube does not allow us to do because we don't have the correct number of subscribers.
What's
or
the correct number? I didn't know there was a
watched
correct
hours.
number.
Or watched hours. So
What does that mean? What's the correct number? and
I mean,
correct
that's
hours?
irrelevant, but it makes no difference to you guys, but it does make a difference to us because what it does is it turns on functionality for us in YouTube. Not that I'm discouraging watching on Facebook, but the consistent is I don't know how to comment when you all are on. So we can actually see the comments on YouTube. So when it's live on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, you can comment just like there.
Like we see Lillian, Stephanie.
We see Lillian,
and
Stephanie,
we see Alberta.
and Marie's like hellos on YouTube. So if you haven't taken the time to do that yet, it would be great if you did. You don't necessarily have to watch us on YouTube, but I would say, and it's funny because now I think it was actually smoke related because we seem to have a lot less complaints about performance on Facebook. And so it's funny because as I was kind of researching, trying to figure out what was going on, the thing that kept coming up is smoke interferes with radio signals. So for folks, especially folks that live in rural areas,
Everyone should watch you. Thank you, Cheryl. They should.
but the smoke interferes with radio signals. So if you live in a rural area that's dealing with radio repeaters for that stuff, the smoke was impacting that and impacting the flow. And I think, quite frankly, the YouTube video channel is smoother because YouTube's algorithms and compression is better than that found on Facebook. So therefore my keyboard disappears. I think if you actually hit the comment space like more than once, your keyboard would come back. But I don't watch on an iPad, so I'm not sure. But that would be helpful for us. So if you're watching and you haven't taken the opportunity to subscribe, I think we're up to like 800 subscribers. I think we have to be at like 1,400 or
For
something.
what?
It turns on all kinds of functionality in YouTube
Subscribe
for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, in fact, if you take the time to share it too, like if you are watching on YouTube, there's like a little share link and you can share through things like Facebook and stuff like that. That might help. So, thank you to those who've already done it. And it's not that big of a deal if you can't figure out how to do it. But if you can, it'd be great if you did, just because like I said, it turns on this functionality for us that makes our lives a little easier in some circumstances.
Look at all the smiley faces and sunshine they're sending us.
We totally appreciate it.
Yeah.
So that said, go ahead and talk giveaway.
So
and
that
question.
pillow is Ginger's Kitchen, and because somebody was it you, Betty? They were asking about it, and there is a video class on this. So I did the whole thing and filmed the whole entire project. It was fun. It was really, really cute. So this is on there, and what were we talking about? Here's my question for you ladies. The question is, so you know how I struggle buying, and well, I don't struggle buying. We have so much stuff in the store right now. Come down, buy something.
Well, so
much
we've been
stuff here.
promising a tour of the store. Do you think there's any potential for us to get through that today?
I'm just so embarrassed. It's so
Can
messy.
we put some of the boxes away first?
Well, I put so many of the boxes away. That's the thing.
Maybe we could do a clean. If it's not too crazy, we'll like focus on doing a cleanup. It's so messy. But yes, and I was thinking about there's some stuff that kind of sits, so maybe we'll start doing some clearances. And there's that thing. There's that thing that people do. The thing that Camperbell did, where it's like
The like almost like
where you
auction
buy
thing.
where you buy it right there. Maybe we'll do
I mean, I
something
think
like that.
do
We
you
have to
have
set
a
that. Look at
connection
everyone on YouTube.
Do you have a connection at Kimberbell that could tell us what system or what?
Well, you
program they
ladies
use?
know what I'm talking about because half of you were on there. It was that that auction thing that they did, and then you like bought stuff. What was it called? It wasn't like Buy It Now or something like that. But I think we should do something like that with some. I'll just grab everything, just heap it over here, and then we'll just sell it all. Just get rid of it and start over and like fresh and clean. We'll do a what's that? Marie, the one that does that show where you clean, where she,
Marie Kondo?
Marie Kondo. Have you guys watched that? I tried it. So you take
She
the
was
thing-
literally like, "You have brought me so much joy.
Thank you.
Thank you. I can't give you away.
Just
You
put it.
have brought me so much joy. Thank you. I can't give you away." It was like you're supposed to end up with 2 piles. She only had 1 pile. It was the exact same pile she started with.
Yeah, I can't do it. I'm so. What's wrong? I'm like one step. I hate her, Karen. I'm so like I go. Oh, I might look at you, sticker that's all used up. But maybe if I push you down really hard, I can use you one more time.
So so we actually were talking this morning, and I mean this is actually an interesting thing to talk about. So we struggle quite a bit with so we're consumers, and like
We consume.
We consume.
We like to buy things.
And we like to buy things.
Patrick
Although
likes. I think you're a
recently-
bigger buyer than me.
Well, so an interesting comment from a famous climber once was, "Gear is the fuel for our adventures." And so what's funny is like I use the stuff I get and I wear it out. And I'm at a point now where like you really can't shop for me or like because I'm like at a point where I'm like I have too much stuff. But I was in this like not a debate with a friend, like we were just talking about the hypocrisy of environmentalism in the outdoor industry, and he was like, well so like is it all doom and gloom or is there hope? And I was talking about the fact that like my kids are my hope.
He asked what gives you
He's
hope
like,
for
well,
the
if this is
future?
gloomy, like what gives you hope for the future? And I'm like, my kids are the product of 2 pretty heavy consumers. And my kids live a very blessed lifestyle, but thank you, people watching and our customers. But like
Comment so. Thank you, Florence.
the thing that makes me hopeful is here are these 2 kids that really like they want for nothing, but we offer stuff and they choose not to get it. Our kids are really living much more simply than we are.
And I hear a lot of
And we
other
hear that from a
parents
lot
say that.
of other parents that their kids really don't want anything. Like, I mean, my son's like, I have 5 shirts. That's all I need. I don't want any more. And so, like, that gives me hope that this younger generation, and while it makes me sad, like, you know, the 20-somethings in our lives often talk about not having kids or only having one kid. Like, their level of conscious consumption is different than our generations and, you know, the people who are watching us, their generation. So I think that's really cool. Jeannie and I are starting to make a lot of investments, and we'll talk about that as they come to fruition, to help offset consumption.
We are?
Like our investments in solar and an electronic car. And a lot of that's driven by our desire to try to offset not only our lifestyles, but like what goes on in the store, like just the level of consumption in the store. We try to reuse packaging and stuff like that. We try to reuse,
reduce, and recycle.
Yeah.
So, and some of it's just being frugal, but most of it is, I mean, everything I throw in the trash, I think about that going into our landfill. So we do try to do all of that. Yes, comments sold. That is something that we should try and do. Maybe I'll do some research and we should do a comment sold.
Into that
because there's a lot of stuff here in this store that would look better at your house.
So, with that in mind, like we do have a day that's about to start here. Do you need me for the question in the giveaway?
No, the question, of the day is just going to be, so I do struggle still with purchasing for this store, and some things is a home run and some things aren't. I love panels. So I absolutely love them, and I buy panels that I love and panels that I think you're going to love, and but then it looks like you don't love them. So my question to you is, and it's kind of like the question with the pre-cuts, and the pre-cuts answer were kind of hard because it did seem like everyone's got a different opinion, everyone uses different panels, and everyone. I'm not panels, but pre-cuts, and sometimes you like this one, and sometimes you like that one. So I really got from that question that it's all personal, and it's all product driven, and it's all project driven, and what you because everyone had a different answer. With panels, because I'd love to have some of them in the store. Do you buy panels? And if you buy panels, are there specific panels that you like? Do you like them because somebody came in with a project and it was a beautiful quilt they'd made, and it was from a panel. Hey, out! Get out of here! Get out! Go! So, I mean, I saw a panel that I really wanted, and it was a soft. Can you put his It was a soft book panel, and I was like, I love soft books. Like, my kids loved soft books. Did you have a question? Was there something?
I just thought it would be a great contest.
Can you crate him?
Yeah.
In your crate.
Come on.
Oh, a panel.
Contest.
That's a great idea. What if we did a panel contest? So do you like panels? If you like panels, what kind of panels do you like? What kind of panel projects do you like? Some people don't like them. I do not care for panels. I rather cut stuff up. We need to put him away. So he is a good guard dog. He's a very good guard dog. So if you do buy panels, so do you buy panels? Yes or no? If you do buy panels, what kind of panels do you like? And maybe we won't carry any panels in the store because it looks like a lot of people do not use them. And so that's the question of the day. Giveaway. Hey, Patrick, can you just put him away or take him down from this end? And we're going to do 2 giveaways. Number 1, I'm going to go see my hairdresser. And Michelle stitched this out, and I absolutely love it because now I have a personalized gift for her that says Eloise. So I'm going to take that today. And it's a little blankie, and it's so perfect. So I'm going to I had a couple of these left. And these were $25 for the little pack, which includes the little unicorn and then another additional soft blankie. So we're going to give that away. And then I do have some of these little bears left. And these are also, I mean, you could just give it away, but they are meant for embroidery. So you take out the stuffing from the inside, and then you can put it down on your machine, and you can personalize it. So I'm going to give one of each of these away. for the question, and take the weekend and just think about it. What kind of panels do you like? I have a ton of panels, but haven't done many. And maybe, yes, maybe we just won't have them in the store anymore. But I thought I'd try it out. And now I'm seeing that a lot of people are doing panels. So answer that question for me, or maybe there's a specific one that you really, really like. Because sometimes you just have them in the store and they love them. That's it for today. I will see you on Monday. We have a lot on Tuesday. We have a ton of new product we're going to be putting on the site and showing you in the store for your fall and Christmas buying. And have a great weekend. And I hope you make something incredible, and we'll see you on Tuesday. Bye, ladies. And Doug, we'll see you next week.